we have divided and free our kingdom, and 'tis our fast intent to shake all cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strengths, while we unburthened crawl towards death. Tell me, my daughters, which of you shall we say doth love us most, that we our largest bounty may extend, where nature doth with merit challenge? Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
Sir, I love you more than words can wield the matter. As much a child e'er loved or father found. A love that makes breath poor and speech unable. Beyond all manner of so much, I love you.
What shall Cordelia do? Love, and be silent.
Of all these bounds, even from this line to this, we name thee lady. To thine and Albany's issue be this perpetual. What says our second daughter, our dearest Regan, wife to Cornwall? Speak.
Sir, I am made of the self-same metal that my sister is, and prize me at the word, for in my true heart I find she names my very deed of love. Only, I find she comes too short, that I profess myself an enemy to all other joys save your dear highness's love.
Then tell Cordelia.
To thee and thine hereditary ever remain this ample third of our fair kingdom, no less than that conferred on Goneril. Now, our joy, although last not least, speak.
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing will come of nothing. Speak again.
I love your majesty according to my bond, no more nor less.
How Cordelia, mend your speech a little, lest it may mar your fortunes.
Good my lord, you have begot me, bred me, loved me. I return those duties back as are right fit. Obey you, love you, and most honor you. Why have my sisters husbands if they say they love you all? Surely I shall never marry like my sisters, who love my father all.
But goes thy heart in this?
I, good my lord,
So young and so untender.
so young my lord, and true.
Let it be so, thy truth then be thy dower. For by the sacred radiance of the sun, here I disclaim all my paternal care. And as a stranger to my heart and me, hold thee from this forever.
Good my liege.
Peace, Kent! Come not between a dragon and his wrath. I loved her most, and thought to set my rest on her kind nursery. Hence, and avoid my sight! With my two daughters' dowers digest this third. Let pride, which she calls plainness, marry her. Beloved sons be yours, this cornet part betwixt you.
Royal Lear, whom I have ever loved, as my father, honored as my king, as my master followed.
The bow is bent and drawn mate from the shaft.
Let it fall rather, though the fork invade the region of my heart. What wilt thou do, old man? Thinkest thou that duty shall have bread to speak when power to flattery bows?
Kent, on thy life no more!
My life I never held but as a pawn to wage against thy enemies, nor fear to lose it, thy safety being the motive.
Out of my sight.
Whilst I can bend clamor from my throat, I'll tell thee thou dost evil.
Hear me, recreant, on thy allegiance, hear me. 5 days we do allot thee for provision, and on the 6th to turn thy hated back on our kingdom. If on the 10th day following thy banished trunk be found in our dominions, the moment is thy death.
Fare thee well, king, since thus thou wilt appear. Freedom lives hence, and banishment is here. The gods to their dear shelter take thee maid, that justly thinks and has most rightly said. And your large speeches may your deeds approve, that good effects may spring from words of love.
It is most strange that she, that even but now is your best object, the argument of your praise, born of your age, most best, most dearest, should in this choice of time commit a thing so monstrous, to dismantle so many folds of favor.
I yet beseech your majesty, before I want that glib and oily art, to speak and flatter, though not to have it, have lost me your liking.
Better thou hadst not been born than to not have pleased me better.
Fairest Cordelia, thee and thy virtues here I seize upon. Thy dowerless daughter, king, thrown to my chance, shall be queen of ours, of us, of our fair France.
Thou hast her, France. Let her be thine, for we have no such daughter. Therefore be gone.
Bid farewell to thy sisters.
Cordelia leaves you. I know what you are. And like a sister, I most loath to call your faults bearing. Use well, my father.
Prescribe not us our duties.
Let your study be to content your lord. Come, my fair Cordelia.
Sister, 'tis not little I have to say. I think our father will go hence tonight.
'Tis most certain with you, next month with us.
You see how full of changes his age is? He always loved our sister most, and with what poor judgment he hath now cast her off.
'Tis the infirmity of his age. Such unconstant starts are we like to have him as this of Kent's banishment.
We must do something, and indicate.
Thou, nature, art my goddess. To thy law my services are bound. Wherefore should I stand in the plague of custom and permit the curiosity of nations to deprive me for that I am some 12 or 14 moonshines lag of a brother? Why, bastard? Wherefore base when my dimensions are as well compact, my mind as generous, my shape as true as honest madam's issue? Why, they brand us with baseness, bastardy, base, who, in the lusty stealth of nature, take more composition than doth within a dull, stale, tired bed go to creating a whole tribe of fops. Well then, dear Edgar, I must have your land. As to the legitimate, fine word legitimate, well, my legitimate. If this letter speed, and my invention thrive, Edmund the base shall top the legitimate. I grow, I prosper. Now gods, stand up for bastards.
Edmund, how now? What news?
So, please your lordship, none.
Why so earnestly seek you to put up that letter?
I know no news, my lord.
What paper were you reading?
I beseech your pardon, sir. It is a letter from my brother. I find it not fit for your overlooking.
Give me the letter, sir.
I hope for my brother's justification he wrote this merely as a taste or essay of my virtue.
I begin to find bondage in the oppression of aged tyranny. Come to me that this I may speak more of. You shall enjoy half this revenue forever, and live the beloved of your brother. Edgar. Conspiracy! Son Edgar, have you had to write this? When came this to you? Who brought it?
It was not brought to me, my lord. There's the cunning of it. I found it thrown in my closet.
Oh, villain, abhorrent villain! Apprehended, where is he?
I know not well, my lord.
He cannot be such a monster.
Nor is not sure.
Seek him out.
I will seek him, sir, presently.
These late eclipses in the sun moon portend no good to us. Friendship falls. Brothers divide this father against son, and child against father. A noble, true-hearted Kent banish it. His offense? Honesty. 'Tis strange. Edmund, seek this villain out. It shall lose thee nothing. Do it carefully.
This is the excellent foppery of the world, that when we are sick in our fortune, we make guilty of the sun, the moon, and the stars. And Patty comes! Oh, these eclipses do portend these divisions far so long me.
How now, Brother Edmund? What serious contemplation are you in?
When you saw my father last,
Why, the night gone by.
spake you with him?
Aye, 2 hours together.
Parted you in good terms, found you no displeasure by word or countenance?
None at all.
Bethink yourself wherein you may have offended him.
Some villain hath done me wrong.
That's my fear. I pray you, retire with me to my lodging, from whence I will fitly bring you to hear my lord speak. Pray ye, go. There's my key. And if you do stir abroad, go armed. Armed, brother! Brother, I advise you to the best. Go armed.
Shall I hear from you anon?
I do serve you in this business.
Did my father strike my gentleman for chiding up his fool?
Yes, madam.
By day and night he wrongs me. Every hour he flashes into one gross crime or other that sets us all at odds. I'll not endure it. When he returns from hunting, I will not speak with him. Say I am sick.
He's coming, madam. I hear him.
I'll have Tom's question. If he dislike it, let him to our sister, whose mind and mine, I know, in that are one, not to be overruled. Ugh, idle old man.
Remember what I tell you.
Well, madam.
I write straight to my sister, to hold my very course.
If but as well I other accents borrow, that can my speech diffuse, my good intent may carry through. Thou banished Kent, if thou canst serve where thou dost stand condemned, so may it come. Thy master, whom thou lovest, shall find thee full of labors.
Let me not stay a jot for dinner. Go get it ready. How now, what art thou?
A man, sir.
What dost thou profess? What wouldst thou do with us?
I do profess to be no less than I seem, to serve him truly that will put me in his trust, to love him that is honest, to converse with him that is wise and says little, to fear judgment, to fight when I cannot choose, and to eat no fish.
What services canst thou do?
I can keep honest counsel, ride, run, mar curious tale in telling it, and deliver a plain message bluntly.
Follow me. Thou shalt serve me. If I like thee no worse after dinner, I'll not part from thee yet. Dinner! Oh, dinner! Where's my knave, my fool? You, sirrah, where's my daughter?
So please you.
What says the fellow there, called a clot-hole back? Where's my fool, huh? I think the world's asleep.
He says, my lord, your daughter is not well.
Why came not the slave to me when I called him?
Sir, he answered me in the roundest manner, he would not.
He would not.
Sir, I know not what the matter is.
Oh, you, sir, you. Come here, sir. Who am I, sir?
My lady's father.
My lady's father. My lord's fool knave, you horsing dog, you slave, you cur.
I am none of these, my lord. I beseech your pardon.
Dost thou bandy looks with me, you rascal? No!
Not be struck, my lord.
Nor tricked neither, you big football player.
I thank thee, fellow. Thou servest me, and I'll love thee.
Come, sir, arise, away! I'll teach you differences, away, away!
Now, my friendly knave, here is earnest of thy service.
Let me hire you. Here's my box coat.
How now, my pretty knave, how dost thou?
Sirrah, you're best to take my box coat.
Why, fool?
Why? For taking one's part that's out of favor. Why, this fellow has banished to one's daughters and is a third blessing against his will. If thou must follow him, thou must needs wear my box coat. How now, no? Would I had 2 box coats and 2 daughters?
Why, my boy?
If I gave them all my living, I'd keep my box coats myself. There's mine, and the other of thy daughters.
Take heed, sirrah, the whip.
Truth's a dog must to kettle. He must be whipped out, while the bitch may stand by the fire and stink.
A pestilent gall to me.
Sirrah, I'll teach thee a speech.
Do.
Hearken, my lord. Have more than thou showest, speak less than thou owest. Let me ask thou, try more than thou givest, with thy gift and thy word, and keep the door, and thou shalt have more than 2 tenths and a score.
This is nothing, fool.
Then 'tis like the breath of an
my boy, between a measured fool and a sweet fool. No, lad. Teach me. That lord that counseled thee to give away thy land. Come place him here by me. Do thou for him stand. The sweet and bitter fool will presently appear. The one in motley hair, the other found up there.
Dost thou call me fool, boy?
All thy other titles thou hast given away that thou wast born.
This is not altogether fool, my lord.
Fools have ne'ertheless wit in the ear, for wise men have grown foppish. They know not how their wits to wear, their manners are so apish.
When were you wont to be so full of song, sirrah?
Why, ever since thou madest thy daughters thy mothers, where thou gavest to them the round and couldst stand thine own preaching. Prithee, Knuckle, keep a schoolmaster that can teach thy fool to lie. I would fain learn to lie.
And you lie, sirrah, we'll have you whipped.
I marvel what kin thou and thy daughters are. They'll have me whipped for speaking true, thou'lt have me whipped for lying. Sometimes I'm whipped for just holding my peace. I'd rather be any kind of thing than a fool, and yet I would not go clean, uncle.
Why, how now, daughter? What makes thy fronted on? Methinks you're too much i' the crown.
Thou wast a pretty fellow, now hadst no need to care for her frowning. Yes, forsooth, I'll hold my tongue, so your face fits me, though you say nothing. Mum.
Not only, sir, is your all-licensed fool, but other of your insolent retinue do hourly carp and quarrel, breaking forth in rank and not to be endured riots. Sir, I had thought by making this well known unto you to have found a safe redress, but now grow fearful by what yourself too late hath spoke and done.
Are you our daughter? Doth any here know me? This is not Lear. Doth Lear walk thus, speak thus, where are his eyes? Who is it that can tell me who I am?
Lear's shadow.
I should learn that. For by marks of sovereignty, knowledge, and reason, I should be false persuaded I had daughters.
This admiration, sir, is much of the savor of other your new pranks. I do beseech you to understand my purposes aright. As you are old and reverend, you should be wise. Here do you keep 100 knights and squires, men so disordered, so debauched and bold, that this our court, infected with their manners, shows like a riot sin. And patriotism and lust make it more like a tavern or a brothel than a graceful palace.
Be then desired by me, that us will take the thing I beg.
A little to disquantity your train.
Darkness and devils! Saddle my horses, call my train together. Degenerate bastard! I'll no longer trouble thee, yet have I left a daughter.
You strike my people, and don't disorder rabble make servants of their betters.
Oh, sir, are you come? Is this your will? Speak, sir!
Pray, sir, be patient.
Detested kite! Thou liest! My men are of choice and rarest parts, that all particulars of duty know. Oh, Lear, 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 go! Go, my people.
My lord, I am guiltless as I am ignorant of what hath moved you.
It may be so, my lord. Hear, nature, hear! Dear goddess, hear! Suspend thy purpose if thou didst intend to make this creature fruitful. Into her womb convey sterility. If she must teem, create her child a spleen, so that it may live, and that she may feel how sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child. Away! Away!
Now, gods that we adore, whereof comes Do you mark that, my lord? I cannot be so partial, Goneril, to the great love I bear you.
Pray you content. But Oswald, how? This man hath had the counsel. 100 knights throw their lives in mercy. Oswald, I say!
You may fear too far.
Safer than to trust too far. How now, Oswald? What have you written that letter to my sister?
Yes, madam.
Take you some company and away to horse. Inform her full of my particular fear.
Send you to Gloucester with these letters. If your diligence be not speedy, I shall be there for you.
I will not sleep, my lord, till I have delivered your letters.
Canst thou tell why one's nose stands in the middle of one's face? No. Why, to keep up one's eyes either side its nose. I did her wrong. Canst thou tell why a snail has a house? Why? Why, to keep his head in, not to even away to his daughters and leave his horns without a case. The reason why is 7 stars are no more than 7. Because they are not 8? Yes. How wouldst make a good fool? I would not be mad. Not mad. Oh heavens, give me patience. I would not be mad. Come, fool.
The Duke be here tonight, the better. Best this weaves itself purpose into my plan. Brother, a word to send. Brother, I say. Oh, sir, fly this place. Intelligence is given where you are hid. Have you not spoken against the Duke of Cornwall? He's coming hither, and Regan with him. I hear our father coming. Pardon me, in cunning I must draw my sword against you. Fly, brother. Torches, torches. So farewell. Stop, thou hell!
Edmund, where's the villain?
Here stood he in the dark.
But where is he?
Look, sir, I bleed.
Where is the villain, Edmund?
Fled this way when by no means he could.
Pursue him! Oh, go after! By no response.
Persuade me to the murder of your lordship.
Let him fly far. He that conceals himself, death. The Duke has arrived. We know not why he comes.
How now, my noble friend? I've heard strange news.
If it be true, all accusations come too short, they can pursue the offender. How dost, my lord?
Oh, madame, my old heart, it's cracked, it's cracked.
Has my father's godson seek your life, he whom my father named your Edgar?
Oh, lady, shame would have hit it.
Was he not a companion of the righteous knights that tend upon my father?
I know not, madame, 'tis too bad, too bad.
Yes, madame, he was of that consort.
I have this very evening from my sister been well informed of them, and with great caution if they come to sojourn in my house, I will not be there.
Nor I, assure thee, Regan. Edmund, I hear that you have shown your father a childlike office.
'Twas my duty, sir.
He received this hurt, you see.
Is he pursued?
Aye, my good lord.
If he be taken, he shall never more be feared of doing harm. For you, Edmund, whose virtue and obedience like this instant so much commend itself, you shall be ours, you who we first seized on.
I shall serve you, sir, truly, however else.
For him I thank your grace.
You know not why we came to visit you.
'Tis out of season, threading dark-eyed night occasions noble Gloucester of some points wherein we must have use of your advice.
I serve you, madame. Your graces are most welcome here.
Good dawning on me, friend. Art in this house?
Aye,
Where may we set our horses?
in the mire.
Prithee, if thou lovest me, tell me.
I love thee not.
Why dost thou use me thus? I know thee not.
Fellow, I know thee.
What dost thou know me for?
A knave, a rascal, an eater of broken meats, a base, proud, shallow, beggarly, 3-suited, 100-pound, filthy, worsted-stocking knave, a whoreson, glass-gazing, super-serviceable, finical rogue, and art nothing but a knave, beggar, coward, pander, and the son and heir of a mongrel bitch.
Why, what a monstrous fellow art thou, thus to rail on one that is neither known of thee nor knows thee.
What a brazen-faced varlet art thou to deny thou knowest me? Draw, you rogue! Draw, you rascal! Come your ways! Z, thou unnecessary letter.
Peace, sirrah! You beastly knave, know you no reverence.
A plague upon your epileptic visage. Smile you my speech as though I were a fool.
Why, art thou mad, old man?
How know you out? Say that.
No contraries hold more antipathy than I in such a knave.
Why dost thou call him a knave? What is his offense?
His countenance likes me not.
Nor more perchance does mine, nor his, nor hers?
Sir, 'tis my occupation to be plain. I have seen better faces in my time.
Oh, this is some fellow, who having been praised for bluntness, doth affect a saucy roughness. He cannot flatter. He must speak truth, and so, if not, he's plain.
Sir, in good sooth, in sincere verity, under the allowance of your great aspect, whose influence like a wreath of radiant fire on flickering Phoebus front.
What meanest by this?
To go out of my dialect which you discommend so much.
That's what the stocks, you stubborn ancient knave! You reverend braggart! We'll teach you!
Sir, I am too old to learn. Call not your stocks for me, I serve the king.
That's what the stocks! As I have life and honor, there he shall sit till noon.
Till noon, till night, my lord, and all night too.
Why, madam, if I were your father's dog, you should not use me so.
Sir, being his knave, I will.
This is a fellow of self-made color, our sisters speaks of.
Let me beseech your grace not to do so. His fault is much, and the good king, his master, will check him for it.
Come, my good lady, away.
I am sorry for thee, friend. I'll entreat for thee.
Pray, do not. I have watched and traveled hard. Sometime I shall sleep out, and the rest I'll whistle. A good man's fortune may grow out at heels. Give you good morrow.
The duke's to blame in this. 'Twill be ill taken.
Approach thou beacon to this underglow, that by thy comfortable beams I may peruse this letter. Nothing almost sees miracles but misery. I know 'tis from Cordelia, who hath most fortunately been informed of my obscured state, and shall find time from this enormous state, seeking to give losses their remedies. Oh, fortune, good night. Smile once more, turn thy wheel.
I heard myself proclaimed, and by the happy hollow of a tree escaped to hunt. No port is safe, no place does not attend my taking. Whilst I may escape, I will preserve myself, and am bethought to take the basest and most poorest shape that ever penury and contempt of man brought here to beast. My face all grime with filth, blanket my loins, elbow my hair in knots, and with presented nakedness, outface all the winds and persecutions of the sky. This country hath given me proof and precedent of bedlam beggars. Alert earlier! Alert up! There's something yet. Edgar, I nothing am.
'Tis strange that they should so depart from home.
Hail to thee, noble master.
Hast thou made this shame thy pastime?
No, sir.
He wears rule garters. When a man's are lusty at legs, then he wears wooden stockings. What is he that has so much thy place mistook to set thee here?
It is both he and she, your son and daughter.
No.
Yes,
No, I say.
I say yea.
No, they would not.
Yes, they have.
By Jupiter, I swear no.
By Juno, I swear I.
They durst not do it. They could not, would not do it. Winter is not gone yet if the wild geese fly that way. Where is this daughter?
With the earl, sir, here within.
Follow me not. Stay here.
How chanced the king come with so small a train?
And thou hadst been set in the stocks for that question,
Thou wouldst have well deserved it.
Why, fool?
All that follow their noses are led by their eyes, but blind men. There's not a single nose among 20 that can smell that stink.
Where learned you this, fool?
Not in the stocks. Deny to speak with me? They are sick, they are weary, they have traveled all the night. Fetch me a better answer.
My dear lord, you know the fiery quality of the duke.
Vengeance, plague, death, confusion. Fiery? What quality? My Gloucester, I'll speak to the Duke of Cornwall
to my sister. Say you have wronged her, sir.
Ask her forgiveness? Dear daughter, I confess that I am old. Age is unnecessary. On my knees I beg that you'll vouchsafe me raiment, bed, and food.
Good sir, these are unsightly tricks. I pray you return you to my sister.
Never, Regan. She hath abated of me half my train, looked black upon me. May all stored vengeances fall on her ungrateful top.
Fie, sir, fie.
You nimble lightnings, dart your blinding eye, flames were blinding, scornful eyes.
Oh, bless God, so will you wish on me when the rash mood is on?
No, Regan, thou shalt never have my purse.
Good sir, to the purpose.
Who put my servant in stocks?
What servant is that?
I know him, my sister's. This approves her letter that she shall soon be here.
Who stocked my servant? Regan, I hope thou dost not know on it. Who comes here? Oh, you heavens! If you do love, old man, if you yourselves are old, make it thy cause, send down and take my part. Art not ashamed to look upon this beard? Oh, Regan! Wilt thou take her by the hand?
Why not by the hand, sir? How have I offended?
Oh, sides, you are too tough. Will you yet hold? Who stalked my servant?
I set him there, sir.
You! Take you!
Dear father, I pray you return you with my sister, dismissing half your train. Come then to me.
Return to her and 50 men dismissed? No! Rather I endure all roofs and wage just the enmity of the air to be a companion of wolf and owl.
That's your choice, sir.
I pray thee, daughter, do not make me mad. I'll no longer trouble thee. We'll no more meet, no more see one another. But yet, thou art of my flesh, my blood, my daughter. Or rather, thou art a disease that is my flesh. Thou art a boil in my corrupted blood. I can be patient. I can stay with Regan. I and my 100 knights.
Not altogether so. I look it not for you yet, nor am I provided for your fit welcome.
Is this well spoken?
I dare vouch it, sir. What? 50 followers? Is it not well? What have you need of more? I, or so many? I entreat you to bring but 5 and 20. No more will I give place or notice because for now I spy a danger.
I gave you all.
And in good time you gave it.
What? Must I come to you with 5 and 20, Regan? Said you so?
And speak it again, my lord, no more with me.
Being the worst stands in some frank praise. I'll go with thee. Thy 50 yet, double 5 and 20, and thou art twice her love.
Hear me, my lord. What need you 5 and 20? 10 or 5?
What need you 1?
Oh, reason, not the need. Thou art a lady, if only warm or gorgeous. Why, nature needs not without worst, which scarcely keeps you warm. You heavens, give me patience. Patience I need. You see me here, a poor old man full of grief. Touch me with noble anger, and not let women's weapons, water drops stain my man's cheeks. No, you unnatural hags! I will have such revenges on you both that all the world shall. I shall do such things, what they are, yet I know not. They shall be the terrors of the earth.
You think I'll weep?
No, I'll not weep. I have full cause of weeping. This heart shall break to 100,000 flaws or ere I'll weep. Oh, fool! I shall go mad.
Once a cross will be storm, alack the
night comes.
Shut your doors.
Wild night. I may be hooked on the night.
Blow winds and crack your cheeks. Blow, rage, you cataracts and hurricanes. Spout till you have drenched our steeples. Drown the pots, you sulphurous and thought-executing fires. Singe my white head, and thou, all shaking thunder, smite blast the thick rotundity of the world. Crack nature's mold, burn and spill at once the big ingrateful man.
Good knuckle in, as my daughter's blessing, here's my pity signifies that nor fool.
Rumble thy belly full. Here I stand, your slave, a poor, infirm, weak, and despised old man. But thou, servile ministers, have we 2 daughters joined against a head so old and white as this? Oh, oh, 'tis foul.
He that has a house to put head has good company.
No, no. It will be the pattern of all the heathens. I will say nothing.
Who's there?
Mary, here's a wise man and fool.
Alas, sir, are you here? Things of the night were not such nights as these.
Let the great gods that keep this terrible color over our heads find out their enemies now. I am a man more simian than sinning.
Alas, bareheaded. Gracious my lord, hard by here is a hovel. Repose you there.
My wits begin to turn. How does my boy are cold?
Oh, I am cold myself. Come your hovel. For cruel and knave, there's one part in my heart that's sorry yet for me.
That has but a little tiny decay. The wind and the rain must be content with his fortunes.
Alas!
From
But I
rain to
rather
rain.
believe that I might pity him. They took me from use of mine own house, charged me on pain of their perpetual displeasure, neither to speak to him, entreat for him, nor in any way sustain him.
Most savage and unnatural.
Go to, say nothing. There's a division betwixt the dukes, and worse than that, I have received a letter this night. 'Tis dangerous to be spoken. I have locked the letter in my closet. The injuries the king now bears will be revenged home. There's part of a power already footed. We must decline the king. I'll seek him out. If the duke asks for me, I'm ill and gone to bed. Though I die for it, as no less has threatened me, the king, my old master, must be relieved.
This courtesy forbids thee, shall the duke instantly know. And of that letter too.
This way, my lord. Good my lord, enter.
Let me alone.
Good my lord, enter here.
Will break my heart.
I'd rather break mine own. Good my lord, enter here.
You boy, go first. Pray then I'll sleep. You poor naked wretches, wheresore you are, that bide the pelting of this pitiless storm. How shall your houseless heads defend you from seasons such as these? I obtain too little care. Take physic, balm, expose thyself to feel what wretches feel, and show the heavens more just.
Poor Tom! Help! Help!
Who's there?
A spirit! A spirit! He says his name is Poor Tom!
What art thou that dost grumble there in the straw? Come forth.
Away! The Valkyrie follows me!
Hast thou given all to thy 2 daughters? And art thou come to this?
Bless thy 5 wits! Tom's cold. Oh! Duty! Bless thee from love and stark blasting. Take
Have his daughters brought
suffer to obey in all your daughter's hard commands. Though their injunction be to bar my doors, yet I have ventured forth to seek you out and bring you to where both fire and food is ready.
First I'll speak with my philosopher. What is the cause of thunder?
Good my lord, take his offer. Go into the house.
I'll talk first with this same learned thieving. What is your study?
To prevent the fiend and to kill vermin. Let me ask you one word in private.
His wings begin to unsettle.
Canst thou blame him? His daughters seek his death. I'll tell thee, friend, I'm almost mad myself. I have a son, now outlawed for my blood, sought my life, but lately, very late, I loved him. What a night's this! I do beseech your grace.
This way, my lord.
I'll keep with my philosopher.
Good my lord, soothe him. Let him take the fellow.
Taking you on.
Sirrah, come on, go along with us.
Come, good Athenians.
I spoke the blood of a British man!
I will have my revenge ere I depart his house.
This is the letter he spoke of, which approves him an intelligent party to the advantages of France. Oh, heavens! That this letter were not nor I the detector, if it be true.
True or false, it hath made thee Earl of Gloucester. Seek out where thy father is, that he may be ready for our apprehension.
I will persevere in my course of loyalty.
I lay my trust upon thee. Thou shalt find a dear father in my love.
Here is better than the open air. Take it thankfully.
The gods reward your kindness.
Praetorito calls me and tells me Nero is an angler in the lake of darkness.
I'll arraign thy daughters straight. Sit thou there, most learned justicer. And now, sit there. Now, you she-foxes.
Hopkins cries in Tom's belly for 2 white carrot.
How do you, sir? Stand you not so amazed. Will you lie here and rest upon the cushions?
I'll see their trial first. You are part of the commission, sit you too.
Let us deal justly.
Arraign her first, 'tis Goneril. I here take my oath before this honorable assembly. She kicked the poor king, her father.
Come hither, mistress. Is your name Goneril?
She cannot deny it.
Cried mercy. I took you for a toadstool.
And here's another whose warped looks proclaim what store her heart is made on. Stop her there! Arms! Arms! Sword! Fire!
Oh, pity! Sir, where is the patience thou so often boasted to retain?
The little dogs and all. Betray, Blanche, and sweetheart, see they bark at me.
Tell him to throw his head at them! I'm on you, cars!
Oh, then let them anatomize Regan. See what breeds about her heart. Is there any cause in nature that makes these hard hearts? You, sir, I entertain you for one of my 100. Though I do not like the fashion of your garments, you will say they are Persian attire, but let them be changed.
Good my lord, lie here and rest a while.
Make no noise. Make no noise, okay? So. We'll go to supper in the morning.
And I'll go to bed at noon.
Where is the king, my master?
Here, sir, but trouble him not. His wits are gone.
Good friend, I prithee, take him in thy arms. I have overheard a plot upon his death.
Come, help me bear thy master. Thou must not stay behind.
Come away.
Army has landed. Where's the king?
My lord of Gloucester hath conveyed him hence. Some 5 or 6 and 30 of his men are gone with him to Dover, and they boast well-armed friends.
Seek out the villain Gloucester, pinion him like a thief.
Hang him instantly.
Edmund, keep you our sister company. The revenges we are bound to take upon your traitorous father are not for fear beholden. Farewell, my dear sister. Farewell, my lord of Gloucester.
Farewell, sweet lord.
Get horses
And
for
sister.
Get horses for your mistress. Edmund, farewell. The traitor!
Ingrateful fox, 'tis he.
Bind fast his corky arms.
What mean your graces? Good my friends, consider you are my guest.
Bind him, I say!
Hard, oh filthy traitor.
Ah! Unmerciful lady as you are, I am none.
So old and such a traitor.
To this chair, bind him, villain, thou shalt find!
Ah! By the kind gods, 'tis most nobly done.
Come, sir. What letters had you late from France?
Be civil answered, for we know the truth.
And what confederacy had you with the traitors?
Through whose hands have you sent the lunatic king?
I have a letter guessingly set down, which came from one of neutral heart and not from one opposed.
Cunning.
And false.
Where hast thou sent the king?
To Dover.
Wherefore to Dover, sir, was thou not charged?
Wherefore to Dover? Let him first answer that!
I am tied to the stake and must stand the course.
Wherefore to Dover, sir?
Because I would not see thy cruel nails pluck out his poor old eyes. I shall see the winged vengeance overtake such children.
See if thou shalt never. Fellows, hold the chair. Upon these eyes of mine! I set my own way! I'll cry!
Hold your hand, my lady. I have served you ever since I was a child, but better service never have I done you than now to bid you hold.
How now, you dog?
If you could wear a beard upon your chin, I'd shake it on this quarrel.
My villain!
Nay then, come on and take the chance of anger.
My lord, you have what I left to see some mischief on him.
Let's see more. That's it. Ow! Where is thy luster now?
All alone and comfortless. Where's my son Edmund? Edmund! And kindle all the sparks of nature to quit this horrid act.
Oh, treacherous villain, thou callest on him that hates thee. He was he that named the overture of thy treason to us.
Oh, my follies! Then Edgar was abused.
Thrust him out of the gates and let him smell his way to Dover. How is it, my lord?
I have received a hurt. Turn out that eyeless villain. Free him. I bleed apace. Give me your arm. Ah!
Who goes there? My father. Poorly led. World. Oh! World!
My lord, I have been your tenant and your father's tenant these 80 years.
Away! Away, get thee gone, thy comforts can do me no good at all now. Be they may hurts.
Alack, sir, you cannot see your way.
I have no way, therefore want no eyes. I stumbled when I saw. And I will live to see thee in my touch. I'll say I had eyes again.
Oh, gods! Who can say I am worse? I am at the worst than e'er I was.
How? Who's there? What is poor mad Tom?
Is it a beggar man?
Bless thee, master.
It's not that naked fellow.
Aye, my lord.
Then prithee, get thee gone. If for my sake do bring some coverings for this naked soul, who I'll entreat to leave me.
Alack, sir, he is mad.
'Tis the time's plague when madmen lead the blind. Sirrah, naked fellow,
Bless thee, sweet sir. My eyes. Bleed.
knowest thou the way to Dover?
Both horse way and foot path.
There's a cliff, whose high and bending head looks fearfully in the confined deep. Bring me but to the very brim of it.
give me thy arm, or Tom will lead thee.
I marvel our mild husband not met us on the way.
Now, where is my husband?
Madam, within, but never a man so changed. I told him of the army that was landed. He smiled at it.
Shall you go no further? It is the cowish terror of his spirit that dares not undertake. To my brother, hasten his musters and conduct his powers. Wear this.
Madame,
Spare speech. Fare thee well.
yours in the ranks of death.
My most dear Gloucester.
Oh, the difference of man
And man.
Goneril, you're not worth the dust which the rude wind blows in your face. I fear your disposition.
No more, the text is foolish.
What have you done? Tigers, not daughters, what have you performed? Humanity must perforce prey on itself like monsters of the deep.
Neck-livered man! France spreads his banners in our noiseless land, whilst thou, a moral fool, sits still and criest, "Allah! Why does he sound?"
See thyself, devil!
Marry your manhood now!
Alack, 'tis he. Why, he was met even now, as mad as the vexed sea. Singing aloud, crowned with furrow weeds and nettle, and all the idle weeds that grow in our sustaining corn. What can man's wisdom in the restoring of his bereaved set?
There is means, madam. Our foster nurse of nature is reposed that which she lacks.
The British powers are marching hitherward.
'Tis known before. The French armies stand in expectation of them. Oh, dear father, no blown ambition doth our arms incite, but love, dear love, and our aged father's right. Soon I may hear and see him.
But have my brother's powers been set forth, himself in person there?
With much ado, madam.
Lord Edmund spake not with your lord at home?
No, madam.
What might import my sister's letter to him?
I know not, lady.
Why should she write to Edmund? Let me unseal the letter. Lady, I had rather... I know my sister does not love her husband, that I am sure of. I know you are of her bosom.
I, lady?
I speak in understanding. You are, I know it. Therefore, I advise you, take this note. My lord is dead, Edmund and I have talked, and more convenient is he for my hand than that of your lady's. So very well.
When will he come to the top of that same hill?
We do climb up it now.
He thinks the ground is even.
Horrible steep. Hark, do you hear the sea?
No, truly.
Come here, sir. Here's the place. Stand still. How fearful and dizzy 'tis to cast one's eyes so low. The fishermen that walk upon the beach appear like mice. I'll look no more.
Set me where you stand.
Give me thy hand. You are now within a foot of the extreme verge.
Let go my hand. Go thou farther off. Bid me farewell.
Now, fare thee well, Lord.
With all my heart.
Why I do trifle thus with his despair is done to cure it.
Oh, you mighty gods! This world I do renounce. If Edgar live, bless him. Now, fellow, fare thee well.
Gone, sir. Farewell. Ho, you stop, friend! Ho, you stop! Speak! Yet hear a voice! Speak, son!
Away and let me die.
Hadst thou been gossamer, feathers, air, 10 masts at each make not thee. The altitude which thou hast perpendicularly fell. Thy life's a miracle. Speak that again.
But have I fallen or no?
From the dread summit of his chalky bourne, do but look up.
Alack, I have no eyes! Is wretchedness the pride that benefit to end itself by death?
Up. So. Alex. Feel you your legs. You stand.
Too well, too well.
No!
judge me for coining. I am the king himself.
Oh, thou sight-piercing sight!
Nature is above art in that respect. Look, a mouse. This piece of toasted cheese will do.
I know that voice.
Guttural, with a white beard. They flattered me like a dog to say I know everything I said. And when the rain came to wet me once, and the wind to make me chatter, they told me I was everything. 'Tis a lie. I am not ague-proof.
It's not the king.
I, every inch, a king. When I do stare, see how that subject quakes. I will pardon that man's life. What was thy cause? Adultery? Thou shalt not die for adultery, no. The wren goes toot, and the small gilded fly doth lecher in my sights. Let copulation thrive! For Gloucester's bastard son was kinder to his father than my daughters got between the lawful sheets.
Oh, let me kiss thy hand.
Let me wipe it first. It smells of mortality.
Dost thou know me?
I know thine eyes well enough. Oh, are you not with me? A man with no eyes in his head, yet you see how this world goes.
I see it feelingly.
What? Art mad? A man may see how this world goes with no eyes. Look with thine ears. See how yond justice rails upon yon thief. Hearken thine ear, change places, and handy-dandy, which is the justice, which is the thief? Get thee glass eyes, like a scurvy politician, seem to see things thou dost not. Now, I know thee well enough. My name is Gloucester. Thou must be patient. We came crying hither.
Alack the day!
When we are born, we cry that we came to this great stage of fools.
Here it is. Your most dear daughter.
No rescue. What? Prisoner? Use me well. You shall have ransom. Let me have surgeons. I have cuts to the brains.
Oh, you shall have anything.
I will die bravely. Come. I am a king.
You are a royal one, and we obey you.
Then there's life in it. Nay, if you get it, you shall get it with running. Sa, 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 sa.
How near's the other army?
Near and on speedy foot.
Thank you, sir. Farewell.
You ever gentle gods, take my breath from me. Let not my worst of spirit tempt me to die for you, please.
Well, pray you, Father. Let us lead you to some fighting.
Hearty thanks.
Oh, thou good Kent, how shall I live in word to match thy goodness? My life will be too short.
To be acknowledged, Madame, is o'erpaid.
Be it so, my good lord.
So please your majesty that we may wait for the king. He hath struck wrong.
Is he arrayed?
I, madam, in the heaviness of his sleep. Be by him, madam. When you wake him. Please sit down.
dear princess. Had you not been their father, these white flakes had challenged pity of them. Was this a face to be opposed against the warring lips? Gettywigs, speak to him.
Bow to you, sis.
How does my royal lord? How fares your majesty?
You do me wrong to take me out to the grave. Thou art a soul in bliss, but I am bound upon a wheel of fire.
Sir, do you know me?
You are a spirit, I know. Where have I been? Where am I? Fair daylight? I am mightily abused. I know not what to say. I will swear these are not my hands. Let's see. I feel this pin prick. Oh, look upon me, sir, and lay your hands in that you show me. No, sir, you must not kneel. Pray, do not mock me. I am afraid I am not in my perfect mind. Methinks I should know you and know this man. Do not laugh at me. For as I am a man, I do think this lady, to be my child, Cordelia. So I am. Thy tears be wet. Yes, faith. I pray weep not. I know you do not love me. For your sisters have, as I do remember, done me wrong. You have some cause they do not. No cause. No cause. Am I in France?
In your own kingdom, sir.
Do not abuse me.
Be comforted, good madam. The great rage you see is killing him. Is that angry going?
Oh, please, your highness walk. Thou must bear with me. Pray you, forget and forgive. I am old and very foolish.
Know the Duke of his last purpose whole.
My dear, sweet lord, you know the goodness I intend upon you. Tell me but truly, do you not love my sister?
In honored love.
But have you ever found my brother's way to the fore-fended place?
That thought abuses you.
I will not endure her. Dear my lord.
I'd rather lose the battle than that sister should loosen him and me. Our very loving sister well be met. Sir, this I hear, the king comes to his daughter. This business toucheth us as France invades our land. Combine together against the enemy. For these domestic and particular broils are not the question here. Let's then determine with the ancient of war on our proceedings.
I shall attend you presently at your tent.
Sister, you will go with us?
Now,
'Tis most convenient, I pray you, go with us.
oh, I know the riddle. I will go.
Grace, I want to speak with an answer the court. Read this letter.
We stay till I've read the letter.
I was forbid it. But the herald cry and I'll be here again.
Fare thee well, I'll open thy paper. Edmund, let our reciprocal vows be remembered. You have many opportunities to cut him off. If he return the conqueror, then I the prisoner, and his bed my jail. From the loathed warmth whereof deliver me. Your wife, so I would say, Goneril.
Your haste is now urged on you.
We will reach the time.
Take them away, good guard, until their greater pleasures be known.
We are not the first to investigate having heard the worst. Shall we not? These daughters and my sisters?
No. Let's await prison.
We two alone will sing like birds in the cage. When thou dost ask of me blessing, I'll kneel down and ask of thee forgiveness. So we'll live and pray and sing and laugh at gilded butterflies.
Take them away.
Upon such sacrifices, my Cordelia, the gods themselves throw incense. Wipe thine eyes.
Come.
Come hither, Captain Hark. Take thou this note, go follow them to prison. One step I have advanced thee. If thou dost assist instruct thee, thou dost make thy way to noble fortunes. To be tender-minded does not become a sword.
Royal dukes, my lord.
You have shown today your valiant strain, and fortunately well. You have the captives we required of you.
I thought it fit to send the old and miserable king to some retention and appointed guard. They are ready tomorrow or at further space wherever you to appear, wherever you shall hold your session.
Sir, by your patience, I hold you but a subject of this war, not as a brother.
That's as we list to grace him. Methinks our pleasures have been well demanded ere you spoke so far. He led our powers.
Not so hot. In his own grace he doth exalt himself, more than in your edition.
In my rights by me invested, he compeers the best.
That were the most, if he should husband you.
Lady, I am not well, else I should answer with a full-flowing stomach.
Mean you to enjoy him?
Then let the drum strike and prove my title thine.
Stay yet. Hear reason, Edmund, I arrest thee on capital treason, and in thine detained this gilded serpent, I bar it in the interest of my wife. Thou art armed, Gloucester, let the trumpet sound, if none appear to prove upon thy head thy heinous, manifest, and many treasons. There is my pledge.
Sick! Sick!
If not, I'll ne'er trust medicine.
There's my exchange. What in the world he is that names me a traitor, he lies.
Herald, ho!
A herald, ho, a herald! My sickness grows upon me.
She is not well. Come hither, Herald, read out this.
If any man of quality or degree within the lists of the army will maintain upon Edmund, supposed Earl of Gloucester, that he is a manifold traitor, let him appear.
Ask him his purposes.
What are you, your name, your quality?
No, my name is lost by treason's tooth. In my noble in blood as he I come to cope.
Which is that adversary?
What is he that speaks for Edmund, Earl of Gloucester?
Himself. What sayest thou to him?
Thou art a traitor, false to thy gods, thy brother, and thy father. Say thou no, thou liest. Back do I toss these treasons to my head. This sword of mine shall give them instant way where they shall rest forever.
just a brief tale. Led him, begged for him, saved him from despair. Oh! Our lives, sweetness. Alack, his flawed heart, like too weak the conflict to support, burst smiling. The speech with you is not no fear. Shall perchance you could.
Help! Help! Oh, help!
What kind of help?
Speak, man.
What means that bloody knife?
Oh, she's dead!
Who's dead? Speak,
Your
man.
lady, sir, your lady! And her sister, by her poison, she hath confessed it.
Here comes Kent.
I am come to bid my king and master good night. Is he not here?
Edmund, speak. Where's the king and where's Cordelia?
I can for life. Some good I need to do before I pass the spite of mine own nature. Quickly send, be brief in it, to the castle, where my rich is on the light of Lear and Cordelia. Nay, send it time.
Run, run, oh run.
Nor no man else, all's cheerless, dark, and deadly. Your eldest daughters have redone themselves, and desperately are dead.
Aye, so it be so. And my poor foolish hay! No life! Why should a dog, a horse, a rat have life? And thou no birth at all. Thou'lt come no more. Never, 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 never! Bring me. Undo this button. I thank you, sir. Do you see this? Look on her. Look her lips. Look there. Look there. He faints. My lord. My lord.
I break, heart, I prithee break.
Look up, my lord.
Vex not his ghost, oh, let him pass.
Friends of my soul, you twain, rule in this realm, Lord's state sustain.
I have a journey, sir, shortly here to go. My master calls me, I must not say no.
The weight of this sad time we must obey. Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say. Those that are old have borne most. We that are young shall never see so much, nor live so long.
Thank you so very much for coming.
Thank you.